Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. I am Pat from Pat's Path Predictor, and first of all, Happy New Year. Um, 2020 it's now 2022. This is the first video of 2022, so yeah, this should be exciting. But anyway, what else is what else is here for the new year? A cross-country snowstorm and some severe weather. So yeah, with that being said, let's get right into it. Unfortunately, the radar's websites I've been going to, they haven't been really working, so we'll try again in a few minutes. But with that being said, we're gonna look at the risks right now. There's still an enhanced risk, but of severe weather down in Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama. But it appears that the hail threat has diminished, so that's some good news right there. But what is not diminished is the wind and tornado threat. Like the tornado threat is still 10% with that hatched area, which means we could see of strong tornadoes such as EF2s to EF5s within a 25 miles of a point. That's what that hatched area means. If it's a 10% or greater probability of an EF2 to EF5 tornado happening within 25 miles of your area. The wind threat is at 30%, so yeah, that's generally not a good sign right there. We're gonna go ahead and read the summary and synopsis, but before we do, be sure to hit that subscribe button on the yeah, hit the subscribe button and turn on those notifications for more videos like these. It really motivates me and to make videos like these. And with that being said, let's get right into it. Here's a summary. So, tornadoes, a couple of which could be strong, along with damaging winds will be a possibility through tonight, especially across the Tennessee Valley. Convection has persisted along the baroclinic zone, demarcating. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, so please bear with me. Along with the northwest edge of the richer low-level moisture from the Arklatex area into the western Tennessee and Kentucky. Convection has reinforced this boundary with the modest pressure rise behind it, resulting in it receding southeast into the mid-south. This is very unlikely to return north given the lack of available cyclogenesis as a result of an expansive cold air mass across the central United States that will undercut the stronger forcing of ascent in advance of the primary shortwave trough over the Four Corners. Even though the main surface cyclone will not be intense and will develop further away from the warm sector in tandem with the ejecting shortwave trough over Kansas and Oklahoma, strong deep layer wind fields and vertical shear will persist through the day and on into tonight in parts of the warm sector across the Tennessee Valley. So in English, it means that there's this huge cold air mass across the parts of the United States that's coming down, and it's the severe threat's not moving any more north. So that's good right there. However, there is a there is a huge expanse of storms there on the northern edge of this in Kentucky, and the northern edge of this in Kentucky, and parts of southern Kentucky, a little bit of northern Tennessee. There is a couple of tornado warnings that are issued. So for right now, so that's something to keep in mind, especially considering that we just recently had a tornado outbreak not too long ago. So yeah, we have two tornado warnings, a few severe thunderstorm warnings right now. They're both severe thunderstorms capable of producing tornadoes. So that's that's something you need to watch out for now. So if you're in those areas of that tornado warning, seek shelter until it passes. But if you're in the rest of Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama, you're not off the hook yet. There's going to be some thunderstorms that are going to develop at some point during the day. They're going to span into the evening, into the night. So please take this threat very seriously. We all know what happened 3 weeks ago with that outbreak, so take it very seriously. That's all I can really say. But with that being said, let's continue. Given the persistence of the subtropical ridge over Florida and only glancing small height falls through the day. Much of the convection may remain confined in the convection-reinforced frontal zone. Still, there's potential for embedded supercells within a broken band of storms along the front, and a lower chance of a few supercells in the open warm sector along diffuse confluence zones in a little south of the front later this afternoon/evening. Effective bulk shear of 50 to 70 knots and CAPE of 500 to 1500 joules per kilogram will conditionally support supercells capable of producing tornadoes, damaging winds, and marginally severe hail. So, that being said, basically the CAPE's there, the shear is there, and everything. And this is good for development of a few supercells, so keep that in mind. So that's why I'm taking this very seriously. That's why you guys should as well. Let's continue. The prospects of course, they had to update it. The prospects for a couple strong tornadoes will likely hinge on the prefrontal supercell development that is not entirely undercut from the surface front. This is most likely from northern portions of Mississippi and Alabama into middle Tennessee, where effective SRH in excess of 300 meters squared per second squared should be common late this afternoon/evening. The frontal convection will spread southeast through the overnight hours and with a gradually lessening severe threat that will shrinking warm sector across the centered on Alabama at the end of the period. So, basically in English, it's just talking about the setup of this severe weather outbreak that's going to occur today. So, yeah, there is a heightened risk of tornadoes and wind. The hail threat has diminished significantly, so that's good in itself, but that doesn't mean you're out of the woods, because we still have this wind threat and the tornado threat. So, yeah, that's not good. Let's actually take a look at the weather in Chicago. As the last time I looked at a radar, the snow was in fact heading through into the into the parts of the suburbs. It appears not to be working still, but yeah. But yeah, the last time I did check, last time I did check, there was storm that was about to enter the Chicago suburbs, so they're under a winter storm warning. Parts of Lake Michigan, parts of the area around Lake Michigan are under a winter storm warning. I read an article this morning that had let's try to pull it up. Chicago snowstorm. Okay. Let's see. All right, this is it right here. Chicago snowstorm forecast this weekend with over 9 inches possible along Lake Michigan live radar. Yeah, this was part of the live radar I was looking at, but it wasn't working really. The Chicago area could see the snowiest New Year's Day ever, with over 9 inches of snow in some places. The National Weather Service upgraded the winter storm watch to winter storm warning for Boone, Cook, DeKalb, DuPage, Grundy, Kane, Kendall, LaSalle, Lee, McHenry, Augley, Will, and Winnebago counties. That will take effect Saturday morning and continue through early Sunday morning. This is the snow totals right here, 4 to 8 inches for Lake County and Cook County, parts of DuPage County, and even parts of Lake and Porter County. There could be 5 to 9 inches of snow. So that's an interesting thing to keep an eye on. Wind gusts will be up to 35 miles per hour on Saturday night, as another few inches accumulates. Snow accumulations of 4 to 6 inches, contributing to dangerous conditions in parts of the area. Most areas will see the 4 to inch range, although Lake Michigan could see over 9 inches due to lake enhancement and lake effect snow showers. So, yeah, the city will likely see 6+ inches. So, yeah, you guys get a very snowy New Year's Day. Now, further down south in areas in Missouri and southern Illinois, it's actually raining right now there, and in parts of there, it's going to turn over to wintry mix as the temperature goes down. And in fact, in fact, areas in that area might even get some snow showers over there if the temperature gets cold enough in those upper atmosphere areas. So that being said, very big day for severe weather, very big snowstorm that's happening. I'll be keeping a very close eye on this. If there's an even greater threat than there is now with the severe weather threat, I'll update you guys on that. But with that being said, that's going to wrap up the video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications for more updates. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy this. If you're getting snow, I hope you enjoy the snowfall that's coming. And with that being said, that'll be it for today. Stay safe, everybody.